Aquaba. So I am currently live from Cape Coast, Ghana. Okay, I have made it to the other side. I am here. Today is February 2nd, 2022, and it is currently 8:26 a.m. here in Cape Coast. Now, I'm supposed to be running out with my friend who is from where I'm from in New York, but I'm waiting for her to currently get some network service, okay? So she can clarify a few things before I get out here in these streets. So in the interim of that, I am going to do this video. So the word that I'm bringing forth on this hour is called turbulence before a smooth flight. Now, the Father gave me this word while I was on the airplane, hence the title. And so I'm just going to read it exactly like he gave it to me. So he says, opposition is going to rise up against you. Chaos is going to be thrown in the midst. The voices of doubt will rise up against you. It's like a storm before the rainbow. Keep pressing, keep pushing, keep praying, keep believing. Don't lose faith because there is always an upside to down. You can't get caught up in what's happening around you. Instead, stand strong in what you see when you close your eyes, right? And I talked about this in previous videos of how when you open your eyes and you're looking around, it doesn't match what you see when you close your eyes, right? Because the Father has given you certain thoughts and visions and, you know, things that's happening in your mind. But when you open your eyes, what you see don't make sense to what you see when you, in the reality, don't make sense to what you see when you close your eyes. For example, I was in New York. Now the Father spoke a word and said, you're going to Africa. I was supposed to go initially in the month of December. I was supposed to be there for Christmas, New Year celebration, but it did not work out that way because guess what? When I was going, even though he spoke and told me that I was going, I started to tell him what was going to happen when I got there. Right? So I got all of these plans. Yes, I'm going for Afrochella. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Like I started making listen, I was acting up, y'all. I was making all of these plans about what I wanted to do when I got here. He was like, skirt, like, pump your brakes. What is you doing? Like, I told you was going, but I never told you to take your own plans into your matters into your own hands and make your own plans. Like, I got something that I need you to do when you get there. Like, it ain't just, oh, I'm going to Africa and let me go run off and go, party and do all them things that you want to do because you want to experience life in Ghana. Like, now my idea of experiencing life in Ghana is totally different than what you trying to do, daughter. So he had to sit me down. And initially when I was going to come, I ended up not coming. And it got rescheduled for the month of February, which I ain't mad at him. Like, the Father is good. And I could have came last month. Everything could have worked out perfectly fine. And I could have been here in, I keep saying last month, but it wasn't last month. It was in December. And everything could have worked out perfectly fine. I could have been here in the month of December. But no, he said, I'm going to postpone this thing because guess what? You're going in the month of February. I spoke a word and I said you're going, but I never said when. Right? He told me I was going and I started making the necessary preparations for me to go and planning things and putting things in order, and if you're going anywhere, you got to know a date, right? You got to have a projection of a time frame, okay? You can't just be like, you can be sporadic, but for me, this is a whole nother country. So I got kids, life happens. So, right. So I needed to make sure that things was in order. So I set a date. Okay, I'm going in January. I did everything I needed to go to start setting things up so that in December, so that I could leave in December. And he was like, not so, So he had me go in February, which is this month. So I literally got here yesterday, which was February 1st. So I left New York on January 31st, and I arrived in Accra, which is the capital of Ghana, on February 1st. So I was here for the very start of the month of the twos, y'all. I don't know what's happening. Like, I could not have planned this myself, right? Especially I was given this word, before I even left New York. Like, I was talking about the month of the twos, how supernatural things was going to be happening, how things was going to be unfolding. And I couldn't have lined it up in a better way for me to have arrived in Africa on February 1st, the beginning of the month of the twos. Like, listen, I don't know all in all 100% what's happening this month. But let me tell you, some things is turning around, okay? Spiritually, things is turning around. And not only spiritually, but physically. Your finances is turning around. That child them kids that been running crazy in these streets, they turning around. Your business, that's turning around. Whatever it is that you've been trying to do and you have not been able to succeed in doing it, it is turning around starting this month, okay? You're going to start seeing, oh, I just lost my place. You're going to start seeing some real manifestations from the Father in terms of what he's going to be doing, because it's going to be him that's going to do it in this hour. It's not going to be you. It's not going to be by your hand. It's going to be 100% by him. And so that's why he's orchestrating things the way it is. Like, I was supposed to come here in December, but my own mind, he was like, not so. You're going to come in February when I tell you to, right? And so I'm at this, like, he literally has me just experiencing the culture, like, from a civilian standpoint. Because when I came here last time, I was just, pampered and sheltered and just, like, really, the red carpet was laid out for me. He's like, not so this time. Like, you're going to be out here in these streets. You're going to be cooking, all right? You got me cooking. I'm going to be going to the grocery store later and getting some food so I can cook at my Airbnb. And like I'm out here catching taxis and public transportation and out here in this heat amongst everybody else. Like, it's just like real raw and uncut for me right now, okay, in this hour. And what's the purpose? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm going to be living here permanently soon. So I kind of need to get a sense of like what the real life is like here. Not coming here, on cloud nine like I did last time and everything was a big vacation, because we all know that it's a vacation until you live there and then the vacation is over and now it's reality, okay? I got to get to this money. I got to get to this, establishing myself and just really like planting your feet, right, on solid ground. So the Father is telling me in this hour that the dream is over. Okay, and it's time to get raw and uncut, and it's time to really get out here and see what life is like. So that's what it is for me this trip. Now, I'm currently at this Airbnb for 4 days, and after that, y'all, I don't even know if I'm going to be staying in Cape Coast or if I'm going to be going to Accra, which is the capital. Like, I don't know what the Father has planned for me, but I'm just trusting and believing and standing on his word. Okay, so moving right along, and I don't know if I said the title of this, but it's called Turbulence Before a Smooth Flight. I think I did mention it in the beginning of the video, but just in case I didn't, that's the title of this video. And I'm trying to catch up where I left off. Okay, so you can't get caught up in what's happening around you. Instead, stand strong in what you see when you close your eyes, right? So that's just like me coming to Africa. Like, I had to stand strong in that. And when I opened my eyes, I was in New York. Like, I was not in Africa. I didn't even honestly know how this was going to work out. I didn't know if it was going to work out, but I stood on what he told me. And what he told me was, you're going to Africa. And I kind of questioned it a little bit because I'm like, okay, well, you said that. And I planned to go in December. It didn't work out. So, all right, I know I'm going eventually. I don't know when, but I'm going to just make the necessary preparations and do what it is that you told me to do. So literally, I prepared for 4 weeks, longer than that, because I was preparing way back. He had me preparing when I was even at my mother's. So altogether, probably about a month and a half, I was preparing to come here. And I don't know, I couldn't understand the preparation, because the last time I came here, it was just like, oh, I'm going to Africa. I booked everything and I was here. This time, it was like a whole different ball game. Like, it was a lot of preparation, a lot of praying, a lot of fasting, a lot. Like, I don't know what's about to go down out here, okay, in these streets of Ghana. I don't. I'm just open, and I'm just, just going by whatever it is the Father is telling me to do. But I don't know what's about to go down, because it was a lot that went into me coming here. Like, it wasn't just like it was last time when I just up and poop, I'm here. Like, it was a lot of preparation, of solitary confinement, of standing by myself, of being in that quiet place, being alone, like secluded. I had to go through that, okay, for a while before I came into my promised land, because I'm in Africa, okay? This is my promised land. So moving right along. Yes, those promises you see when you close your eyes. Yes to that breakthrough that you see when you close your eyes. Yes to that new life you see. Yes to that financial freedom you see. Yes to the change you see. It's real, y'all. It's real. Just like me coming to Africa, it's real. I spoke about this months ago, okay? And now here I am. Here I am. Now, what if I would have been like, you know what, that ain't gonna happen. Like, this is crazy. I done did this. I done prepared. I done had a setback. I wasn't able to go. But you know what? A cancellation, a delay is not a cancellation. That was a video I did too. So if y'all didn't watch that, go watch it. Because a delay, this is a testimony right here to that. Right? This video right here, or me speaking rather in this moment, is testimony to that video because I was delayed coming to Africa, but my trip was not canceled, right? So I was supposed to come in December and there was a delay and I didn't come until February. So a delay is not a cancellation. Go check that video out. This is a testimony to that video. Like, I really need to do a follow-up on that. Okay, well, maybe this is my follow-up. Thank you, Father. But a delay does not mean a cancellation because guess what? I'm still here. It didn't happen when I thought it was going to happen. Didn't happen when I wanted it to happen because I really wanted to be here to, celebrate the holidays and stuff, even though I don't celebrate, but I just wanted to get an experience of what it's like to be here for New Year's. And it didn't work out that way. So now here I am in a month of twos and it's all for his purpose and his reason. So take your mind out of it. Take the way that you perceive things to be out of it because things is not always going to happen the way that he necessarily gives it to you, right? So just because you have a thought of something doesn't mean it's going to happen in that exact way. Like, you have to be flexible. Don't put the Father in a box. Do not try to extinguish him. Do not try to limit his movement, okay? Because he's going to move how he wants to anyhow. And it's all happening in its appointed time. So it's an appointed time for everything. Going back to my trip here, he told me you're going to Africa. I thought it was December. He said, no, that's what your date is. My date and my appointed time is February. And now here I am on February 1st. I am here in Ghana for the month of twos. Like, I could not have arranged this on my own. I'm not that good, right? Stop believing in what you see when you open your eyes and learn to close your eyes and believe in what you can only see by way of your mind, right? So that's just a prime example of when I was coming here. Like, when I opened my eyes, in reality, I was in New York, and things just didn't seem like it was going to work out in my favor in enough time for me to come, even down, y'all, to when I got to the airport. Oh my gosh, listen. I almost did not even make my flight, right? I almost did not even make my flight. I got to the airport and they were trying to tell me I could not board my flight because I didn't prepay for my COVID test here in Ghana. And they have a new policy that when you're flying into Ghana, you have to prepay for your COVID test. So you have to have a receipt of that prepayment. If you do not show proof of that receipt once you get to the airport, they will not allow you to board your flight to come into the country. Like, you just be stopped at the airport. So I had to go through that. Yeah, I was stressed out for a moment. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. I might not be going, but the Father said, no, okay, I'm gonna move my hand in this moment. I'm gonna show you who I am. And everything worked out. It took like a few seconds, but it worked out and I was able to, figure things out. And here I am. It's in that secret place of your thoughts that the Father speaks in the most effortless way, right? And why is it so effortless? Because when you close your eyes, you don't have no control over what your thoughts are. They just come, right? They just are. They're gonna be what they're gonna be, and you can't really control your thoughts, right? And so in that moment, he's able to just flood your mind with his promises, with his purpose for your life. Like, he's able to talk to you in a way that he wouldn't be able to talk to you in the natural, because in the natural, you would be trying to put your own hand to it and try to figure things out. And okay, the Father told me this, now let me do X, Y, and Z. And he said, hold up a minute. I said, but I didn't tell you to do, right? Because it's for him. He wants to move. He wants to be the one doing the movements in your life. So take your hands off of it. That's a hard lesson that I had to learn when I was in New York in a place of solitary confinement. He taught me a hard lesson of taking my hands off of the situation and allowing him to move forward in that, right? So I had to just really put myself aside and really be like, Father, have your will and your way. And when you say that, he gonna have his will and he gonna have his way. Okay, he's going to do it regardless, but it makes things easier when you just submit to it. Here, your human's hands can't interfere. Here, you can't make things happen. You can only allow your thoughts to happen. And then it's up to you to help mature those thoughts so that they can spring forth to your tangible eyes, right? So now it becomes tangible. You can touch it. You can see it. You can feel it. Like here, it was a thought that I was coming to Africa. Now it's real. It's my reality. I'm here. I can, see it. I can see the culture. I can experience the culture. I can eat at the restaurants. I can, intermingle and now it's tangible for me, right? When a few days ago, it was just a thought, right? But now it has manifested and now it's a reality for me. It has become my reality. My thought has became my reality. So he's saying, so you'll be able to touch it and see it, hear it, and experience it in a physical realm. And that's exactly what it is right now in this moment for me being in Africa. And listen, I'm at home, okay? Not that I feel at home. I am at home, right? And the Father is lining things up and he is arranging things and orchestrating things in a way that he sees fit. And listen, y'all, I really am in a place right now of my thought process where I don't have no plans at all. Like, I just have no plans. I don't. Come in here, like when the things didn't work out when I was supposed to come in December, I just was like, then I found myself making plans again for when I was coming here in February. And he put a stop to that and was like, listen, I told you to stop making plans. And so I don't know what's happening, okay? I know not little bits and pieces of what he showed me, so I can hold on to that. So when I close my eyes, that's what I have, right? But that's all I have to hold on to. And I don't know how things is going to play out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how he's going to move. I don't know how he's going to orchestrate things, but I'm just walking by faith right now, y'all. And I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. And not only to bring y'all amazing video footage, but for whatever it is that he's called me to be here in this moment, and he hasn't even made that 100% clear to me. He just sent me here, right? He sent me here and said, listen, you're going to be at that Airbnb for 4 days, the end. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm here at this Airbnb for 4 days in the end, okay? And I don't know what to expect moving forward. And I will say I'm nervous, okay? I am nervous because not only am I in another country, I don't know what to expect. Like, this is unfamiliar to me. It's uncomfortable to me because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have the blueprint. Like, I can't physically control things. And that's what's so hard about this moment for me is because I can't control anything. Like, he's the one who's controlling everything. He's the one who's orchestrating everything. And I'm at his liberty. I'm at his mercy, right? So the only thing I can do is just have faith, keep praying, keep, believing, keep seeing what I see when I close my eyes and keep focused on that I've done all the way up until this point. That's all I've been doing, y'all. Let me tell y'all. All I have been doing is focusing on what I see in my mind. I have not been focusing on anything else other than what I have been seeing on my mind, and it's led me here. It's led me here to a physical manifestation of what the Father has showed me. This is a promise that he gave to me in my mind, and now it's a reality. And the only reason why it's my reality is because I did not abort my promise, right? I did not abort my purpose. If you didn't see that video, this is another testimony to that video. Go watch that video. I told y'all he's going to be moving, right? And when he sends me on this channel to speak, I'm realizing that he's going to allow me to be a testimony to my own words, right? So here I am on here giving y'all hope and, encouraging y'all, but really I'm encouraging myself. And really, y'all not just going to be the only ones getting a testimony. I'm getting a testimony. And now he has me here and now testifying to videos that I've done in the past, right? So listen, it ain't just a word for y'all. It's a word for me as well. It's a word for me as well. Like, he is going to do it. I promise y'all, he is going to do it. And I say this all the time. Y'all probably just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. He's going to do it. But no, not on your own might, not on your own hand. And things is not going to happen the way that you expect them to happen. So get that out of your mind too. And that's something that he had to take me through. Like, get it out of your mind. It's not your will. It's mine. So things is not going to happen exactly as you think they should. Okay? Because I give you a thought. It's just kind of a guide, right? just kind of a guide of what you need to, how you need to do things. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play out exactly that way. So use that guide that he's giving you, which is your mind, your visions, all the things that he's showing you. Use that as a guide, but do not make it concrete. Do not say, this is the vision, it's happening exactly in this way. It's not. Okay, it's not. I can promise you that, it's not always going to be the case. Sometimes it will. Like, he'll give you a thought and it happens exactly that way. Other times it doesn't. He just gives you a roundabout of, so that you just have to be flexible. Be flexible and know that if he spoke it, it's going to happen. It's going to be. It already is. The moment it came forth, it already was. Okay, you just have to stand firm and wait. Wait on it. That thing is coming. I promise y'all, that job that he spoke to y'all about, that child that he spoke to you about, that marriage, whatever it is that he spoke to you about is going to happen. It is going to happen. This is a testimony of me being in Africa. It is going to happen. What was once only a thought is now my reality. I'm physically here. I'm physically here despite the testing I had to go through, the trials, the tribulations leading up to this point, even all the way up until to the point of me getting to the airport. It was like a last minute, push through, like it was my last push before the baby was born, and now boop, here I am in Africa. So it is a lot that goes into when he's moving in your life, because he's going to prune you, he's going to test you, and it's not easy, and it hurts. I had a lot of tearful nights and lonely moments, and when I was in New York, I really went through a testing and a pruning to get to this point of my life, and it has not been easy, okay? So I just encourage y'all to just stand on his word. Do not let go. I'm telling you. It's this poem that I love. And the poem goes, how does the poem go? It goes, everybody wants sunshine. Nobody wants rain. Oh, how does it go? Everybody wants, hold on. Let me get it right. Let me not make things up. I used to know it by heart, but I haven't. My battery is dying already? How? Ooh, I gotta put my phone on charge, y'all. I don't even think my network is even acting crazy here. I don't even know if I'm gonna be even able to upload this video. Okay, that's how it goes. Everybody wants happiness. Nobody wants pain. But you can't have a rainbow without a little rain, right? Thank you, Father, for bringing me, because my network is super slow, for bringing that poem back to me. But listen, and it's so true, right? We all want the glory. We all want the goodness. We all want, we just want to be happy. We want to smile, but we don't want to go through the pain of what it takes to get to that point, right? We just want to, I'm happy. And it don't work that way. You got to go through some things. You got to go through the mud sometimes. You got to be dragged. You got to be beat on. You got to be stepped on. And that's just what it takes sometimes to get to certain levels in your life. Not every level of your life comes easy. So I encourage y'all to stand strong on his promises. Whatever it is that he's telling you to do in your mind, work towards that thing, right? So be active in doing what it is that he's telling you to do to make those necessary preparations to get you towards that point. But don't focus on the details, right? Thank you, Father. Don't focus on the details of how things are going to happen. Just stay focused on what it is that he's telling you to do, and stay focused on those goals that he's telling you to meet. And he's going to be the one that's going to lead you right into the arms of what it is that he has for you, right into your promise, right into your purpose, right into your destiny, right into that successful business venture. He's going to lead you right into it. All you have to do is just stay focused on him. Keep your eyes fast on him. Keep them steadfast on him. Do not take your eyes from him in this moment. Keep your eyes on him, because he's going to be the one to lead you into what it is that he needs to lead you into. And so that's my word of encouragement, y'all. And I am going to be back later with another video. Hopefully, some way, somehow, I can arrange for, if it be in the Father's will, because he wants me to have this real experience. I get it. But I'm hoping at least one day out of my time here that I can just get a car that can take me around for the day, just so I can do some footage and and record some videos and really like show y'all Ghana. So until next video, have an amazing morning, night, afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. And I will see y'all on the next video.